tell if it started again or not. Am I not live? No, I am. Hello, everyone. If you're in, for those who don't know, I'm Hexia, and we are playing Obby today. Is that what it's called? It's Obby. Um, those of you who are here for the other stream, hi. What's up? Uh, I know last stream we were talking about how I was dumb and how internet safety is very much important. Um, yeah. But oh, new video slash stream, new topics. Um, hmm. So okay, I've played this one multiple times, and I love this because one, it's kind of easy. Oh, wait, I'm not dying. Help? Okay. Oh, I'm lagging. That's lovely. It's yay. I don't know why the guy's giving me vibe is he giving me? It's a meme I've been seeing on YouTube more recently. It's a musician, and it's not Baby No Money, by the way. Okay, I love Baby No Money's music. I've been like putting it on when I'm writing and stuff. And I think he's a really cool artist because he's been commissioning like a bunch of artists to make these album covers and stuff. And most ones gonna be like, yeah, but like other artists do that. I mean, more like small time artists, not the. Oh no, why? Okay, at least I didn't die. I know I'm going the wrong way. But I put music on a lot when I'm trying to write or like when I'm trying to chill out or while I'm reading. Does it slightly distract me? A little bit. Cause like I just want to get up and dance. I think I don't think I've actually danced in a while, if I'm honest. I used to love it when I was younger. It's TikTok was a thing when I was younger. Um, I can definitely see me being one of those like TikTok kids. 'Cause I generally enjoyed dancing and learning new dances and stuff. I know I've been trying to teach my daughter the Cupid Shuffle. Apparently they changed it. I'm still gonna do it the way I've been doing it for years, but it's apparently that and like the wobble have been changed. I don't know what the wobble is though. I've never done it. Um, never was interested in doing that one. I went to like almost every dance as a middle schooler. Did I dance with those dances? No, I ran around except for when like electric slide and keep it shuffle also came on and the cha cha slide. Did I say cha cha slide? I feel like I did. Oh, I was too close. Oh, I got impatient. I need to start finding someone to do these streams with, if I'm honest, because I'm bad at making conversation with myself. It's easier when like a video is playing, if you know what I mean, because like then there's like a subject to talk about other than like I can talk about the maps and stuff and how pretty I think they are. Um, and how I generally enjoy this one and the other ones that they've made. I haven't actually done the Dreamland Lamp, I don't think. I mean it's technically been a while since I've played one. Or if I do play one, it's just usually random stuff. Wait, should I be dead? Okay. I saw the red flash up and I was kind of expecting to die. I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? Man. Yeah, it's that. I think for a minute. Because I'm also exhausted. Again, it's been a long week. Um, been trying to like sit down and write or like draw and stuff. I just don't have it in me. I was surprised I even finished the book, but it was like pretty good, and I didn't really want to put it down. But I generally like her books anyway. What? I'm confused. Did I touch lava? Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to know a little trick? If you don't know it already. If it works here anyway. Yeah, it does. I can't remember who taught me that. I know it was a YouTuber. It was either oh, it was either Yami or I wouldn't assume it was Yami or Yum. I have a feel I'm saying her name wrong. I just realized we're only 17%. Oh, why? I don't usually. Oh my God. I usually struggle like this. Oh my God. Whee. No. That's been like on my mind recently. It's um so we all have heard, or at least the big majority of us have heard about the Cinder thing, the VTuber who backstabbed her friends. Um, I think about that more often recently, more than I probably should, because like it makes you think about like how many people actually do that in the VTuber community, and they just haven't pulled that mask off yet, or like have been worse than her and have actually like threatened someone's career. I blacked out for a minute. And because like I feel like big creators could scare small artists. And actually, I don't know if this person is a small artist. Um, I don't really. I do, but I don't pay attention to VTuber stuff because I haven't really watched a VTuber in a while. Um, I'll watch Kenji's stuff on YouTube on occasion because I think Kenji's cool and I like his vibes, and I'll watch like some Iron Mouse clips. But I don't think I've actually been to a stream. Um, or I might have a couple times. There's a few other VTubers who I've followed on Twitch and stuff. I have not been to a stream in a while. Um, but it's just one of those like trying to think about. Sometimes I get scared like seeing certain content creators because of how many people have came out to be just god awful people, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to think of for people who watch me. I don't know who has seen this person. But it was the Siracuta Yuki person. I was a huge fan of Yuki before Aphmau. Um, and then a bunch of stuff about them came to light of how like they treated their employees and that they were sharing NSW art with minors, which is just gross, and like flirting with minors and like, oh, the age of consent. I hate I hate that argument with the age of consent thing because obviously age of consent in different countries is different from no, like it just varies. I know in the United States, from what I know anyway, from my state, unless it's changed, the age of consent is 16. Yeah, 16, sorry. Um, honest to God, I don't think a 16-year-old. And I feel like that's more like, I've talked about this before, I feel like that's just one of those things like, they're able to consent to people their age and maybe up until 18. Why did I not use my trick? I was silly in that one anyway. That scared me. But yeah, that was their argument. It was just like, well, da da. And then there was someone who did an interview with them. I know it's somewhere on YouTube. There's like a whole hour, 2 hour long video with all the evidence, and there was a bunch of stuff on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god. I felt bad because I made a post and I was hoping I wouldn't reach anyone because like most of the time my stuff just doesn't get picked up by other people, and I don't like care because it's more or less um, me just venting or me just saying stupid stuff. So I've never really cared if anyone paid attention to my Twitter or anything like that. But like I had like a OC I had made for this particular fandom who I still have said OC. And I've been trying to like change her up and stuff because of stuff, and I've had a fanfic started, so felt so gross after I found out um about this person. And I know someone's gonna make a comment. You're almost 30 and you write fan fiction? Yes. Not so much anymore. Again, I've been working on my own stuff. I haven't really been my I've been a little unmotivated interesting the Aftermath stuff because I started the fanfic when I was in school, and I had started with putting my character in PDH. And technically, right now, um, I had started. No, I had started. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm like, I'm also really exhausted. The little one was up late last night, so it made me stay up late. Darn it! Darn it! Oh my God, that also sucks. No, I am. This is relevant, I promise. I am terrified of the dark. Um, I gained that fear from watching. What is it? I gained that from watching it. And that sounds like how. I don't know. It was just. It was the one scene where they're in the dark and stuff, and I just. Also doesn't help that I'm like terrified. It's funny enough because that YouTuber I was talking about, their stuff revolved around clowns and stuff. I also think they rebranded too, which I'm sorry, I don't think they should have a platform at all, if I'm honest. Because like just some of the things they did, there is no coming back from that, but they still came back and they still have fans, and it's very upsetting. I feel like they've learned nothing, if I'm honest. Because there was them, and then a VTuber I had came across, and like was really connected doing stuff. Also came out as a pedophile, and then two content creators that I really enjoyed also came out as pedophiles. And I feel like that's been like a big theme in the Minecraft community too. And I know someone's gonna be like, "That's a really weird thing to say," but I'm generally talking about like there's been a lot of YouTubers who have had a lot of allegations against them for it and all that. And they still have platforms with us. And that's like the thing that amazes me is that we don't I feel like people don't realize how much power they have over a content creator. And that's gonna sound so weird with me saying it like that. But if people slowly start not watching them, and I mean truly stop watching them, then like they start losing their platform. Less subscribers, less people watching, the more they panic, and the more they're gonna try to get people to watch your stuff, whether it's clickbait or anything else. And then people fall for it. And it's like, now you need to stop watching them, stop interacting with them, block them, don't suggest their content, spread the word about what they've done, all that stuff. Some people will. They'll get around, and then but you'll still have people who are like, no, they would never do that, even if they have the proof right in their faces. And it's irritating, yes, but it happens. I feel like we were a lot deeper into the stream, but I think it's just because I started streaming and stuff. I might do a reaction after this. Um, just so I have some stuff, and we're gonna have to do the reaction in a weird way than what I would usually do. because as we know, every time I've tried playing the prom episode, or I think it's the before prom episode where he asks her, but every time I've tried playing it, it doesn't want to play. Um, because it was the same with the other one where it wasn't wanting to play, and I've been hoping that like maybe it's just the app being weird. I don't understand why it's not wanting to play. So we'll see about that after. So I might just stop streaming because I am, again, very tired from staying up. But I also want to get content made and uploaded to make up for. Why am I jumping? I don't know why I did that. I'm trying to get stuff done. Sometimes I just been lazy making content. So I've either just not felt like it, or I've been too tired, or I've just. And there's some days where I've been unable to, or like days I've been sick and stuff. But like, for me, feels like I should. Oh wait, no. Oh shoot, no. Okay. I, I thought I didn't step on it, and I was like, oh, it's gonna make me come all the way back here if I don't step on it. And then our resolution hit as we got there, and I was like, I did. I see green. Whee! That scared the shit out of me again. Why'd I do that? Or why did I just do this? How many more do we have to go? Oh my god. Oh, I walked straight off. That's my fault. Whee! Why am I doing that? Oh yeah, I saw. Okay, so I still haven't watched the Epic musical yet. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a musical person. I like music and I like songs from musicals. I've never seen Hamilton, but I like the song Burned. I used to listen to that song constantly. I mean, I still listen to it on occasion because I do. It's a really good song. And I listen to I listen to some of the music from the Heathers musical. So I have the Candy Shop song. It might not actually be called Candy Shop. I can't remember what it's actually called. And Dead Girl Walking was another favorite. Um, I think that's the only two songs. There might be a couple other songs I listen to. And I know like the Epic thing, because like every time someone was talking about Epic, I thought they were talking about the this movie that I have seen a couple times, and I can't. I know it was like a fairy and a girl, or fairy girl that got cheated on, or was like being used, and she falls in love with the Bog King. Someone used AI to make a poster and like made this whole post about how Epic 2 was coming out, and I'm so excited just to realize it was AI, and I was like, this AI shouldn't be a thing. I don't think it should be a thing because it's still art, obviously, from people who actually spend time making their art. And I feel like that's just a big, it's just a huge insult to people because like everyone's saying has been like, yeah, but like AI is free, which isn't true. Not all AI is free. Um, it's like yes, but it's still an art, and it's really not that good because there are definitely places you can tell on a piece of art where it's been AI, where AI is used. It's like, would you rather it look good and look like actual art in your character and stuff, or would you prefer trash? That's all I'm gonna say is AI is just trash. I don't care how good you think it looks, it will always be trash. And then someone's gonna be like, well, this came out really good and it's AI. No, it's not that good. It's still trash, I'm sorry. My opinion on that will never change. If you have to use AI to be an artist and you're not an actual artist, I have seen the argument where like people are like, yeah, but like using it for poses and stuff. It's like you can use it for poses and like inspiration and something and stuff like that if you can't figure it out, but still at the same time, why are you? I wouldn't be using it as just calling it your art. I mean, I use bases and I still credit the bases. Like, I always make sure I find who made the base before I even like post it. Because there's been a few times where I've made something and I didn't find who made the base, but I never posted it, kind of deal. It's just kind of like on my phone, uh, where it's not gonna be shown to anyone because again, I don't know who made the base, and I don't want to be like, I did this all on my own, pose and everything. That's just taking credit for someone else's work. Okay, I thought, gonna be honest, I thought I went all the way back to the start again. These maps are like really cool. If we could just take a moment and just, I saw this the other day in James's stream. For those who don't know who I'm talking about Jam, Bud, VO. He voices Rise in FNL. Uh, I just jumped straight into that. I'm gonna wait till it closes again. But I was just talking about like how we need to appreciate that Jess is like been rolling out three or well was rolling out three mini like role plays. I know like alternatives is done for now, but I have a feeling it might come back eventually. I don't know, I kind of hope so. I really like the series, but I feel like it's not done. If you know what I mean, like how it ended just screamed that it was not done or like something. I still need to watch the thing that's based off of, and I don't want to say what it is because I have a feel I'm gonna say it wrong. Um, I started watching it and then I stopped because I don't think I had to watch the episode yet, and I thought like maybe it would spoil it for me. But I like I feel like it definitely would not have done anything how that's supposed to go. But oh, I still need to watch that. I haven't watched that video yet. I've been waiting for another Whisker Wood to come out because I started reacting to that with you guys, and it takes over for me not to watch it when it comes out because it also takes me a bit to even get it done or at least get it watched. But I don't know why I what the only bad thing about camera reviews like I can't see what I'm doing. I jumped straight on that. I saw that. There we go. I got that. Okay. I panicked for a minute. My brain cannot compute with that. Oh my god. My exhaustion's like really kicking in. Let me get this one done though before I decide if I'm gonna stream again or not after this with reactions. So, because I wanted to get it done and stuff because I wanted to get the videos up before season 7 comes around, which I don't think it's gonna come around until I know she said it's supposed to come out this year, but like part of me feels with everyone bitching about the animations and stuff, and I'm not even joking about that. I constantly see people always degrading the fucking animations that they've been using every time they've like been showing off the skills and stuff. Cause I remember there was there was a there was a tweet, sorry, um, where someone was talking about the trailer and stuff, and I'm like, well, I think this, and Jason had actually commented on it and says like, like we're working on it and stuff. It's like I feel like no matter what, people aren't gonna be happy, if you know what I mean. But I think that's just and like in general thing, if you think about it. No one's ever truly happy with like how people or content creators will like change stuff up. People don't like the Aphmau went to the content that she's making now, but like you have to understand like there was a possibility that since they couldn't get into the office and stuff that they didn't think they could make like the role plays like they used to. And I think Minor Demons came out around that time too. Plus the other series they did, um, God, I can't remember what it was called, but it was not on Aram related, but it was PDH, and it was Kiori and Hunter. It was either Hayden or Hunter. I can't remember. I personally really liked that series, but since it didn't get a lot of traction, she ended up stopped making it, which goes to show you again that like maybe at that point in time the role plays weren't doing as well, or it was because people generally just didn't like the characters. I personally liked Yori. I thought she was different and stuff from Aphmau. And all that, and like, not saying that Ava's the same as Aphmau, even though they kind of look the same in ways. I don't know. I feel like it's stretching a little bit. I feel like they look different enough that people shouldn't really complain. I know some people are like, oh, it's just Aphmau from another universe, or it's like connected, and like it could. I mean, it could be. We saw at the end of 6 that they were talking about like. Actually, I'd have to look back before I even say anything. It was when Elizabeth and Zach were talking. I think they're like, it says about like magic enough in like other universes, and we see that with Deimos. If we think about it, their magic is like depleting, and I don't know if that would like completely destroy their world, or they would just have to live in a world without magic. Um, Yeah. Oh my god. Another thing that's irritating me, since we're talking about seasons, since I'm talking about season 6, um, obviously everyone had to give up something. Not, I don't think they willingly gave up, but you know, uh, Zane now doesn't have the ability to. Now, so people, I almost said doesn't have the ability. He doesn't say people's names. He says the number of letters in their names. I don't remember who pointed that out. Because something I didn't catch on to. I just thought he was saying random numbers. Um, and then Lucinda and her magic, and then everything with Aaron. But they're talking about how like how Afmal didn't lose anything. It's like you really don't think she lost anything. She lost her fiance. She lost probably any sense of normalcy that she may have been trying to succeed with, especially after finding out her originally finding out like everything about Aaron and stuff. She probably wants something just go back to her normal and stuff, and then just everything was taking that, finding out that she's a piece of Irene, as we have seen that Irene's soul was split into three, apparently. Just like how I'm pretty sure the ghost's name was Emlyn, right? We saw like our time Emlyn as well. Oh my god. My exhaustion is like kicking in so hard right now. I have like stuff I gotta do after I stream. At least we're close to being done. Yay! I should probably save the Aphmau talk stuff for an Aphmau video. But it just irritates me that people are just like, oh, she didn't like lose anything. Like she lost her fiance for one. That is like, I haven't gone the right way. Hold up. Okay, no, I'm going the right way. I'm supposed to be like, oops. I mean, yeah, I feel like Aaron's lost the most, but it's not like they all didn't like lose something. Travis lost his dad and has to live now with the information that like he's a descendant of a evil warlock that wants to kill his friends, and he may like have this fear that like he's gonna come back. And that like they're it's like another dimension, I would say. But there's always that possibility that like because they were put in the dimension the first time and they came back. So who's to say? So I definitely never gonna have like one last fight. I just have like, and this is really sad because okay, I like Ian as a building and a character, but I really, 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 really hope he doesn't come back. And I know some people are like, why? If you think he's such a good character. Okay, there is being a good villain and being an overused villain. Um, I know some people were saying like, oh, like he had no business being in season 6 because da da da. And it's like, okay, but it made sense because he in season 4 he was working for him, and they wanted to obviously enrage Aaron, and him killing Aphmore, like him taking Aphmore from him, would have sent him into that blind rage. And another thing we need to discuss, is the whole people still saying that Ian and Anna are siblings, even though it has been confirmed by the voice actor Solana that they are indeed not siblings. And I know some people are like, well, he took care of him. Da -da. He never adopted him, and he's never claimed him as his son. So I don't. Someone taking care of you and someone like being like, yeah, this is my kid are two different things. You can take care of someone and not see them as your. Oh, sorry. You can not see them as your child. Yay, we made it! Is it gonna let me do my dance? It probably isn't. It's gonna tell me to move to my other avatar. I just don't understand why it gave me the body, the face, but not the arms and legs. This kind of reminds me of, well, this mask kind of reminds me of Kiss. I wonder if that's what, like, the inspiration for it. But yeah, you can obviously, hold on. I need to go to a game where you guys can see what my avatar actually looks like. Um, yeah, probably this one. I might be wrong. I have a feeling I'm wrong. I was wrong. Hold up.